You are ants to me. You are nothing more than that. I admit that you're tough, but still. It's over. Is that the best you can do? I'm sure your chakra reserves are empty by now. So just give it up and stop stalling already. This is the last moment of the two great ninja who made history? How pathetic.
This is bad!
Focus! This is the way your era will come to an end! But my era is about to begin! Now die!
Boruto!
But you were already... Nanashi.
I hate all of it. The ninja world. The ninja world. But with you, this world is still Boruto.
Just hold on. I'll put an end to this.
You insolent little...
Thanks, Boruto.
Step aside now. This battle isn't something for mere children to interfere with.
You went too far. Dad and his friends had to overcome a lot to create this world for us. I can't let you mess it all up. But what I really can't forgive you for is how you just used Nanashi after everything she's been through and never once saw her as a human being.
You fool. Nanashi is a weapon. What could be wrong with using a weapon?
No, Nanashi is my friend! There's just no way that I could ever forgive you for everything you've done to her!
How could I be sweating? He was only given Nanashi's chakra. Fine then. In due time, I'd plan to take care of anyone associated with the Kage. So I'll just take care of you right now!
Parents can't be tapping out. Not when their kids are still up for the fight.
Agreed. I can't have my students showing me up.
I'm not gonna lose! This ends right here!
Former heroes are nothing to me! Bury be the start of a new era!
Sounds like he already thinks he's a god.
Such an impatient god.
Already.
Here goes!
Expected that he would be able to use Susanoo too.
In other words, the glowing giant we saw in the forest.
Yeah, it was him.
I needed to test out the artificial eyes and learn to control his power. Regrettably, I had to destroy a few forests during the testing process. Either way, in the end, the entire ninja world would be our battle. So I suppose it didn't matter.
Finish this! How about that?
I'll crush you! Why would you try so desperately to save Nami? She's just a tool. Boruto Uzumaki, you are truly disgraceful.
You don't know how much she suffered. Here goes!
I do know. But what of it? That was her fate. Our destinies are decided from the beginning. Already, she was born a weapon. Her fate is to die as a weapon. I used her as effectively as possible. What more could a weapon ever ask for?
You don't get to define her life. She's a human being. She's not a weapon.
Very well. Let's say, hypothetically, she is. So what? It doesn't change anything. She's a unit used by humans, and discarded in the end. Her fate doesn't change. How sad.
You're wrong. They can be changed. I've seen plenty of people who have. One of them being Pain, the one you looked up to so much.
That's why he couldn't become a god.
You're the sad one, bound by antiquated ways of thinking. You think someone like you could become a god? Don't make me laugh.
Here goes! Here goes! Here goes!
Why do you resist me? Your era is coming to an end.
Like hell it is. The only thing ending is your stupid plan. This era Dad and his friends made for us is the greatest in ninja history. And it's gonna keep going after we defeat you nerds.
Already.
Here goes! Finish this! Here
Already.
Here goes!
Already.
Already.
Here goes!
Already. This cannot be. They're overpowering me. I'm the god who will create a new age. It's impossible. I won't accept it. I will never allow you to defeat me! I know! I opened a hole. BORUTO!
Finish it!
Don't you get it? People create eras. Don't need stupid, selfish gods! Rasengan!
How? Why? How could I lose? To a mere child!
Don't you dare! Underestimate! Us ninja!
I have nothing left to fight with. Boruto Uzumaki. Underestimating you was my downfall.
No. This era is strong. It's a whole lot stronger than you think it is. You lost to the era my dad and his friends created.
It's strong, huh? Even if you believe it's true, how long will you be able to say that? I wasn't wrong, not about a single thing. There are many people in this world who wish to fight. That is the truth.
Maybe so. But still, you can't treat people like objects. The methods you used, they weren't helping anyone. You're just selfish.
You know, you've got some nerve, child. And you lost to that child.
Yeah, of course he did. These kids are the world's new power. They've inherited all our determination. They've taken it and made it their own. They're a strong power. And one that won't break.
Do you mean to imply that power's superior to mine?
Changing the world is quite simple, if you have the unbreakable will of the gods.
That power is such an annoying... Such an annoying power.
Young Lord!
How's Nanashi?
I'm fully aware. I know who I am. Boruto. I felt really happy. I was happy that you were my friend, Boruto. But still, it was just so painful. I couldn't forget the past. I just couldn't. I really struggled with it, but
It's fine. I understand.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Huh? Boruto? Where'd you...
I'm here. I'm right here by your side.
This... It's ours. Both of ours. This Kiseki. It's small, but so important. Would you accept it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've got to let it grow bigger. So we should hang out, right?
Oh no. Why is this the end? I wanted to spend so much more time together. With you. It's just so sad.
Nanashi!
Well, we failed at least this time, but the next time...
And so, Zero's revolt ended. Luckily, the 5 villages didn't suffer any huge losses. But a girl had to be sacrificed. Why did this happen? It started from something so small.
After our investigation, over 10 ninja were arrested on suspicion of espionage and aiding Zero's revolt. We're also closing in on a financier who was funding Zero, with a formal investigation by the Hokage's chamber forthcoming.
This isn't what I said I'd bring, but here.
Wow, so pretty!
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to get Dad's necklace. But I'm only letting you borrow it. This is just really important to me.
Are you sure it's okay if it's that important to you?
Yeah, it's fine.
It was in the shadows for a long time. It's finally allowed to see the light. That's why I want it to be out in the sun as much as possible now.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna be busy going out on all my missions. And besides, I might end up losing it. That's why I'm hoping that you'll be able to look after it for me.
I don't really understand, but I just have to take good care of it, right?
Yep, you got it. That's exactly right.
Okay, I'm gonna go play now.
Okay,